Hey guys, we're here at 1,000 for 1,000. It's 1,000 pair of shoes for 1,000 kids going back to school here in White County. Check out the crowd. It's working, it looks good. Thank you guys for being a part of it.
I'm going to give you a moment. I'm going to show you something just here in a moment. I could tell you about my life being changed. I could tell you how God has changed my life. How he took me from a place where I was drinking 4 gallons of vodka a week. So finally I had to beg him, God, I'm dying, I'm killing myself. I need you to straighten my life out. I need you to take this away from me. And he did. I couldn't go 4 hours without a drink in my life. I couldn't go 4 hours. But the night that I gave everything over to him, I said, God, you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to take this. I can't do it. I was done. Let me tell you what happened. I got up the next morning, and 4 hours later, I hadn't had a drink. And 8 hours later, I hadn't had a drink. And 12 hours later, and a day later, and a month later, and 6 months later, and 7 years later. I guarantee in this size crowd, I'm just going to say it, somebody come in here carrying that same thing with them today. Somebody come in here carrying something that they're trying or wanting to get rid of that's tearing them apart inside. You know who you are. You know what you're carrying. I want you to understand something. You can lay it down today. You can give everything over to Jesus today. When he said, he's talking about his son coming to this world to redeem us, to save us. That is you. Don't forget your place and who you can be in Christ. One of my favorite verses, Galatians 2:20 says, I am crucified in Christ and no longer live, but Christ lives in me. And the life I live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave everything for me. That's who you can serve. That's who you can give your life to today. But I want you guys to see something. I want you to be excited about it. Again, I can tell you over and over how God has changed my life. But I want you to see how he has changed the lives of many people in this community. Guys, come on up. Now this is called Cardboard Testimonies. And these people are going to show you where they were and where they are now because of Jesus Christ. I want you guys to tear it up and give them a lot of encouragement. Get ready. Here we go.
I want you guys, if you notice something there, these are everyday people who live in your community. They have dealt with some of the same things that you guys have dealt with. And Christ, and His truth, and His hope has changed their lives. He can do the same thing for you in your lives. He can do the same thing for you in your family's lives. Let me tell you something. I'm going to give this to you before you leave. My prayer was, my hope was this, that a family, a father, a mother would come in here and they'd say, I come to get a new pair of shoes, but I got a new life. You know what I'm saying to you? That can happen for you today also. Look at the testimonies behind you. He is that big. He is that good. And He loves you that much. He gave everything for you. Do not let fear keep you from laying everything down today. Today is the time. Today is the opportunity. Some of you feel that in your chest and your hearts right now, and you want somebody to pray with you. We're willing and ready to do that now. If you have a red ticket in your hand, you're guaranteed a pair of shoes. We got some tents back over here that we're happy to pray with you guys. Please, if you need prayer or want prayer, this is the time to come and get it. We love you. That's why we do this. Thank you again so much for being here today. Listen, next week I'm going to share something with you. Sunday, August 7th at the River Sparta at the YMCA, 123 Moore Street, we're celebrating our 1-year anniversary. If you don't have a church home, if you're looking for a church home, come by and see us. We'd love to meet you guys. We're going to do breakfast at 9 o'clock that morning. We're going to open the pool up that day, and we're going to have a meal with everybody. And we're just going to talk about how big Jesus is and what He has done in lives. We want to invite you guys. And let me say something else to you. If you've got a church home, make sure that you're there. Be a part of what's going on. Plug it into your community. It's what you're designed for. He said you will know them by their fruit. I think you've seen a lot of fruit today, right? Amen. Yes? Praise God.